Have you ever been caught in a lie? Or maybe you've caught someone else in one? This happens to me all the time as a parent. Hey mom, can we watch a show? I'll ask if they already asked their dad. They answer an innocent no. And then I found out they definitely already asked dad and he said no. Or I find a mess or something broken and I ask what happened. And I get as many different stories as I have children. Amazingly, each of them denies any part in the mess or destruction, but that does not stop them from throwing someone else under the bus. This past weekend, Pastor Jim unpacked the story of Ananias and Sapphira from the New Testament book in Acts, and it was a sobering one. If you missed it, I hope you'll go back and watch it on Meck's website or YouTube channel or listen to it in the Meck App. I mean, we all know lying is wrong, and yet I would venture to guess that most of us tell at least one lie every day for all different kinds of reasons, some of which might feel completely justifiable, like we're just barely stretching the truth and it makes the story better or more interesting, or maybe we're doing it to protect someone's feelings. Or perhaps you're more like my kids and you're trying to get what you want however you need to do it. Or you're looking to throw the blame at someone else but yourself. Or maybe you're trying to make sure you look good or at least better than the other person. Now, are our lies going to have us literally drop dead? Probably not. Pastor Jim read a passage from the Old Testament book of Proverbs with a list of things that God hates, and a top among them is lying. And he went on to explain that that's because God is truth. And so lying and dishonesty, it goes against the very nature of who God is. Think of any relationships you have with people at work, with your family, friends. What does lying do to your relationships? It puts some distance between us, right? You probably question if you can trust that person. It can take a growing, thriving relationship and bring a type of death to it. Going back to my kids, that's exactly what I have to unpack with them, right? They're still young and they're still learning, but lying to me teaches me that I can't trust them. It's a way for them to push me away and create some distance. Well, maybe we're still learning too, because our lies and dishonesty can create a wedge in our relationship, not only with others, but with God as well. We can push God away. Instead of embracing God and truth, we can choose lies and dishonesty. What areas of our lives are we most prone to be dishonest? Why are we lying in those areas? Is it accomplishing what we're hoping it to? What negatives can we see from this behavior when we're really being honest with ourselves? As you continue to reflect on all that Pastor Jim taught this weekend, I hope you'll take some time to do some self-reflection.